Hey guys, today we are going to be making a custom Marvel Legends of this specific design for Black Panther. Now, I am a huge fan of the mask of this character. I had gotten this figure and then I had saw a custom by Plastic Poppy. I just knew I had to make that figure that he made. Now, it's not one-to-one. He uses the Renew Your Vows like torso for it, but I don't really want to sacrifice mine for that. So we're going to be dyeing the boots and the gauntlets in the hands with RIT dye synthetic. Make sure it's synthetic. So basically, we're going to take the head off, take this whole thing off. And then, so this is what we're going to need from this body. But from this body, this is like the older Marvel Legends, no butterfly joints. The articulation isn't the best. We're going to want to take the necklace, put it on there like that, and then the head. Now, I guess it's kind of noticeable, but the head is like, this guy's like a bluish, like metallic blue, but honestly, it's not that noticeable on camera, so I could paint it with this Citadel paint, which I might do that, but honestly, I don't really care enough to do it, but we'll see how I feel. So, we're also going to do the butterfly mod, if I can figure that out. So, let's get to it. Okay, so first we're going to want to heat this guy up and pop his feet off. Just cool. Just let it sit. Okay, that was maybe long enough now. So, okay, there goes one of the boots. And there goes the other boot. Now, I want to get these arms off, but I'll just pop them off at the bicep. And we're not going to dye this part of the figure. We're just going to be dyeing the hands and the boots and all that. Okay, so now the water is boiling, I'm going to add the dye. Okay. And we're going to stir it. Just drop pieces in there. I wouldn't like throw them because it might pop out back at you. Okay, this is going to be a voiceover from now on. One thing I would recommend with dyeing a figure is afterward put it in a cup with some soap and water in it and just let it sit for 15 minutes just to get all the excess dye off of it. Trust me, you're going to want to do that. I had decided that the head was just a little bit too blue to me, so I decided to sand it down and paint it black, which we'll get to that in a minute. Typically, the dyeing process is super easy. You know, it's not the hardest thing in the world. I would maybe recommend hitting it with like a matte clear coat. I don't have one on me, sadly, but I'll do that eventually. So now I'm going to be painting the head, which I try to record this so many times, but it's just, I would forget to record, or the angle was just too annoying to paint at. So, this is Citadel Banded Black. Whenever you're doing this, make sure that you add a little bit of water to the paint just to thin it out. And I was just doing thin coats. Also, sanding it helps the paint like grip onto the plastic. So I maybe did this for like an hour or two, just kind of adding little coats here and there. And at the end, you'll see how it turns out. I think it turns out pretty well. Now we are doing the butterfly joint, where I already did the other one, but basically you just want to like heat it up and like kind of pop it out a little bit. This particular clip was 4 minutes long because I just kept struggling with cutting it, which for some reason this one definitely works a little bit better than the other one. The other one is just a little bit loose, sadly. It works perfectly fine. So I'm happy with it. But yeah, you can see there that like it works fine. So just a little bit loose, but maybe I can fix that. Okay, so this is after the head sculpt was dried enough. The necklace on the figure, for some reason, on the old one, it did not like to stay in place, but on this one, it does a little bit better, probably because there's a little bit more muscle. And then I'm gonna show the head in a second. I think it turned out pretty well. I think I could definitely use like a matte coat just to stop it from like paint chipping and everything. But I will need some money for that one, which here is the finished result right here. Now, I think that this looks very good. Again, heavily based on Plastic Poppy's design. I'm probably not going to do the Renew Your Vows mod. I would like to, but unless I get another one of that body, I probably won't be doing that. I would recommend doing this mod. If you like that particular head, like mask design, I love it. So I'm going to enjoy this figure. I did not really like the head sculpt on the other Marvel Legend, like the base one. It just, I don't know. I'm very fond of this particular mask from the comic. Maybe there's other people out there who like it too. It's probably one of my favorite superhero masks in general. All the articulation's the exact same. Nothing was hindered. Besides the butterfly joints, which those are now better. So, big win. I think the only thing that he needs now is maybe like a spear. Like in the comic, he has like that blue spear. I don't know how I'm going to get a blue spear that's like translucent, but probably not. Now I want to grow my Wakandan army. I want to get like Shuri. I want to make the comic Shuri. I want to get a Okoye, Nakia, what's his name? M'Baku. I'm very obsessed with this character currently, so I need to grow my collection. But yeah, as you can see, the articulation is the exact same. Also, make sure to subscribe to my stop motion account, which is just called Bosey Stop Motions. I'll probably upload a stop motion like review of this particular custom. I was gonna upload this to my stop motion account originally, but then I figured like I might as well just make a stop motion version. So that should be out soon. Okay, bye.